Boy and Gooner in the house, back with another bang on video where, ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable and freaking news for you guys. The first news that's actually hitting us about Arsenal. Mesut Ozil's name will never be mentioned on Chinese TV again. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we all know what he did. He spoke about Uyghur Muslims, but here's what happened. He was completely blacklisted during Arsenal's 2-0 victory against Manchester United recently. Ozil's name has also been blocked from search engines. Already has been removed from Pro Evolution Soccer 2020 in China, ladies and gentlemen. Even when he scores, commentators will refuse to say his name. I think it's official. Mesut Ozil has actually broken his image in China. Well, it's really, really, it's really different, and actually it's a very these kind of reactions are very much common in terms of what China does to portray their image as a nationalist country. But according to me, I think he's broken the fan base of Arsenal and especially himself. So let's move on. Well, here's a man who's actually required at Arsenal right now, Sandro Orlandelli. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's set to return to Arsenal, and he could suggest that Mikel Arteta will look to sign more South American players. Well, who is this guy? I mean, he's a scout. He's a South American scout. He brings South American talents to the places he actually is at. The Brazilian journalist has actually claimed that Gunners have re-signed Arsene Wenger's former scout from Manchester United. He actually joined Manchester United, and Orlandelli's return. He comes in. Arsenal are linked with Jan Couto, the fullback from the young 17-year-old Brazilian right back. Actually, he's actually held talks with Arsenal, so he could be very much an important person to bring Jan Couto to Arsenal. But moving on, well, Nicola Pepe and Kieran Tierney have been included in Sun Sports' 9 worst transfers of the season so far. Yes, for them the season is over, and they've already passed the judgment, and I think we all Arsenal fans should be ashamed of it. That's what they tried to do with this. But please, I mean, if you're a real Arsenal fan, you would know that you'll never give up on any player. Yes, you wouldn't. And here's what the fun fact is. He's shown his flashes of brilliance, including his 2 late free kicks against Vitória Guimarães. We all know what happened. People are already talking about the 72 million price tag. I mean, he buried Manchester United with that goal and those corners. I mean, unbelievable. And I think Kieran Tierney is yet to make any impact right now. So I won't talk about it, because obviously I would want to see more of Kieran Tierney. He's injured, and I have to live with that. Yeah, I have to. And I mean, if others who are actually mocking Arsenal, if they can't live with that, they would want to make funny memes, images, and some posts like this. I don't consider it very much important for me in my life. But moving on, Arsenal legend Martin Keown has backed Liverpool to complete the Premier League season unbeaten. He says Liverpool's players may be striving for perfection, but they can always improve. It's about energy and desire. The manager has to create an environment where everybody wants to do better. Arsene Wenger did that with us, so has Klopp. The German has got Liverpool playing good football too. Well, Mesut Ozil has advised the youngsters of Arsenal who are looking to break through under Mikel Arteta. He says, to any player who makes the step up to the first team, I would just say that the most important thing is to believe in yourself. Of course, you will have some days where it doesn't go so well, but you have to believe in yourself. You have to keep working. The most important thing for me was to remember to have fun. If you don't have fun, you are losing. If you make mistakes, you'll be disappointed. Don't listen to anyone, just listen to yourself. And here's a fun fact. Unai Emery has accepted and confirmed that he had held talks with Everton following his Arsenal exit. Well, he said Everton was interested in me and I thought about it. I didn't say no. We also had a 3-hour interview. They already liked me when I went to Paris Saint-Germain. But moving on, Arsenal have been urged to rival Chelsea for the signature of Nathan Ake. Yes, former Gunners star Stuart Robson says, I still think Nathan Ake is a good player. There's talk about him going back to Chelsea because they can buy him for a certain price after they sold him, but that only lasts for another few months. But Nathan Ake is a very good centre half. He's not the biggest, but he's got a good spring, and I think he'd do well for Arsenal. He's the sort of player that I think Mikel Arteta would like, so that would be one centre half. Moving on, well, here's something big coming up. If the Premier VAR had not been introduced this season, this is what the Premier League table would look like. We would still be 7th, but with 30 points, that's something really good. But moving on, Tyrese John Jules has joined Lincoln City on loan. Yes, it's official that Tyrese John Jules has officially been loaned out of Arsenal. And here's another loan story that is actually running out. Arsenal are looking to loan Konstantinos Mavropanos. Well, it's really great to see, isn't it? But moving on. Kieran Cheney is a man of the people, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I was asked the hardest thing about living by yourself. He says the dishes. What an effort that is, man. That's a graft. That's really unbelievable. And here's what Dani Ceballos posted. He said, "So happy to have you back on the team training sessions. At the rate Hector Bellerin, 100% ready for the match this weekend. Let's go Arsenal." Unbelievable. And here's what is actually happening. Nicola Pepe has won the goal of the month. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a very well deserved. He's been looking quite lethal lately. And I think he's very well deserved this award. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. When you do that, we make sure that we have two videos coming up every single day, so you get notifications about all those videos and the amazing content that you've been missing all over the internet. Well, I will see you in my next video, and until then, cheers.